Okay, so I wanted to show you the modifications I made here because of that board spacing issue I came across this morning. Um, I'm still cleaning up some of these parts, adding rounded edges and hardware and double checking all that. But here's the essentially where the problem we ran into was this area right here, coming to the right of this board. Um, this plate right here was like 1.5 inches from the board center. And so you had 2 inch spacing here, here, and here. But then once you got here, you only have 1.5. And so what I had to do was move this plate out to the right, another half inch or so, to get 2 inches of spacing, which consequently affected our slide rails because of their positioning here. Something we had kind of talked about earlier. Here's the crux of the issue right here is everything was built off of a center line. And so you've got 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 2 inches here, and this is your dead nuts center. The best way to do this, and I could complain. I could complain about the setup, the design of it, but I mean, I wouldn't have caught it. So would be to set all these connectors another inch over this way, so that the back side of the board's a little bit closer here, but you have more spacing. But oversight on the board design, that's all right. We're working around it. So what I did with our slide rail is, while there used to be a C channel like this on both the top and the bottom, I removed the one on the bottom. And so now this plate right here, or this slot board, attaches directly to the main plate this slides. And so you've got board there, you've got that attached directly to the plate, and then you have the C channel kind of stand off for this one. The other thing that we had to do because of that was open up this area here. In fact, let me give you a section view. And so I opened up basically this hole right here. What this does is it allows this board to drop in and slide, and gives us the clearance on the back side. Now, we don't necessarily have to use that entire depth. One of the things I did also is I increased the depth of this Teflon standoff to a half inch. And so what that does is we get this surface right here. We measure from there to here. That is 0.463 inches. That's what I'm seeing. And so that's to the face of it. So if we stay under 0.5, in fact, we stay under 0.463, then we don't even have to worry about this area. But we do have this cutout available. And so now when we go to the inside of it, we got a difference of distance of 0.572. So that's our critical dimension, 0.572. We have to keep our bend radiuses under 0.572, because technically if you had a bib with a 2-inch component coming off of it, it could catch on there. I don't think that's going to be the case, but that's where we're at. So we got 0.5 inches there. We just confirm that this is that's the half-inch deep standoff. Suppose we really wanted to, we could take that standoff to 5/8 of an inch, something like that. It's just going to continually get more and more expensive the more we stand it off. So as long as we can keep that bend radius around 0.5, then we will be good. And so then same thing up here, no standoff up here, don't need it. To the inside of the plate there, we've got 0.522. Let me see if that's right. 0.522 there. Not that plate. That plate. 0.572. So yeah, that's about right. No, that I took the wrong dimension there. That distance 0.922. So you got plenty of room up top. So that's the way that's all set up now. Same concept on the slide rail. The only other thing that happened was our length of engagement up here had to shrink down. I think this thing's 1.5 inches long now, where you'd actually engage in the slide. So what that means is essentially you slide this thing back 1.5 inches, it butts up to the side, and then you slide it into place. And that's all because of the ability here to have an opening cut out. I couldn't just open up this front edge; it wouldn't be secure, or it wouldn't be rigid enough, because I wouldn't be able to support it there in the middle. So that's what we've got. I think that's about it. I decreased the height of this a little bit. Like I said, I just need to go back and clean some of these areas up. I got rid of the the countersunk holes here. These used to be countersunk. Got rid of those. Didn't wanted to go with just a a flat screw. We've got the spacing for it. So yeah, it should be it. We'll add the front plate with the thumb screws. Hold that on. Maybe thumb screws. We'll see. I don't know what they make as far as 316 stainless steel thumb screws goes, but I'll take a look at that as well. So I'll start kind of cleaning this up and get some assembly drawings and start cutting individual drawings on it. So kind of an oh crap moment when I came across that, but ultimately it's not gonna kill us by any means. Got it all worked out.